Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Daniel Horowitz, genealogist of MyHeritage, and I'm going to explain you how to work with MyHeritage website for the Toronto Jewish Family History Project. So by now, probably you are receiving an invitation to participate in this project. This invitation is going to arrive by email. And it's going to tell you that you were invited to the Toronto Jewish Family History Project website. You will see a link to review this invitation. And by clicking over there, you will get into the MyHeritage website on your browser. The first thing you're going to be asked is to put a password, something that you will remember. And probably you will not need to type it again because the computer will remember your logging in your session. But it's always good to have it and remember it someplace else. Once you accept the terms of service of MyHeritage and you establish your birth year, you can click on the continue button on the bottom. You will receive a little bit of explanations about how MyHeritage works, which is really not very relevant for this project, but still useful. So you can go directly to the family tree, and you should land on a screen very similar to this one, with the family tree already built, that it's over there, and probably inclusive under the person of Hersh V. Goldenberg. Now, this is the time to get familiarized and review the scroll that was assigned to you, particularly to try to detect the names, to try to see if you can you have all the information, if you understand how the family was built, and make sure that those names or some of those names were not typed already on the family tree. I will suggest you to start with the top names, with the most old ancestors of the family. And the way you do that is on the MyHeritage page, on the upper right corner, you have a place where it says find the person. Over there you can start typing either the first name or the last name. If you use the last name of the person, that will be much better and easier, as you will list all the names, and so you can go over the names over there and see which ones, if there are any that matches your scroll. Now remember not only to check for the first and the last names, but you may see names that repeat themselves, so you can use the years in order to make sure if this is the same person on your scroll or not. Okay, so let's say that you found that you need to add a new person in the family tree, which is related to somebody that is already on the tree. In this example, well, I have Isaac and Leah. From any person, from any card on the family tree, to add another relative, you can click on the plus that I'm signing over there. You will see this, what we call the spider, from the person that you click the plus. And from here you can select the relationship of the person that you are adding. If you are adding a brother or a sister, father, mother, son, daughter, or another partner, husband, or any other. Yes, MyHeritage support multiple partners, so in the case that somebody has more than one spouse, you can very easily add it right on this way. Once you select the relationship, the person that you would like to add, you will see a form. Very simple, just to type in the regular details, names, places, and dates of the person. Very important according to the scroll is to note if the person is deceased or living. And remember that you should be only transcribing whatever it's in the scroll. If you don't have details, you shouldn't assume or guess anything. Now, what about if I want to add a non-related person, meaning I search for a name, I'm totally sure my scroll has not been typed, any people in my scroll appears already on the family tree. How can I add it, a non-related person to this tree? Well, the beginning is going to be very similar to the way you add a regular person. You're going to start with the pluses below a card. But here, you need to be very careful and you need to select to add a child of somebody that has no, preferably somebody that has no children. Once you click the plus, in this case, again, we're going to emphasize to add either a son or a daughter of this person. And yes, I know that this person that you are adding is not really the son or the daughter of Leah Goldenberg, but still, we need you to go there to add this person, type all the information you have about this person, okay, and the new person will be listed as the son of those parents. Now, take into account also while you're transcribing that the last name of the father probably was placed by default by MyHeritage, and you may want to have a different last name if the scroll that you are transcribing doesn't match the family that you are using now. So once I have this new individual here, I'm going to click on it just to make sure that the left panel in here matches the name of the person that I just added. And in here, I'm going to click on the More button. This is going to give me an option to remove the connection because I clearly added a son, which doesn't belong to the family as in fact and real. So I'm going to remove the connection. Very simple. You will select the parents that you just used, and then you're going to say OK. And this will disconnect this new person that you just added from the tree that was already built, and you can keep going and keep building people and relationship for this new individual that you just added. Now, what if you find somebody in your scroll that is already in the family tree and it was entered, for example, as the son of somebody or the daughter of a family, but now she or he married somebody else that is already in the tree? Well, very simple. You will go to the left panel once you are in the right person, very similar to what we just did with the disconnect, but in this case, I'm going to add a connection. And of course, it's a little bit more complicated this time because I can connect the person both as a parent, as a partner, or as a child. And once I decide the relationship I want to connect to the person, I need to select and find the right person. If it's a parent, I can choose one of the two. If it's a partner or a child, again, you need to select the person. And then once you have selected, simply click OK, and the connection is done. Now, as part of this project, you're requested to write some notes and sources, probably where you took the information, the name of the scroll, or even your name as the transcriber of the information. In order to do that, the simplest and the easiest way that we agree is to use the notes for the fact of the person. So you see that every card has a pencil in the corner. When you click on that pencil, you're going to see a form that it's already pre-filled with the information that you or somebody else already typed on the family tree. Now here, we're going to go to the bottom and you're going to see a text which is actually a link that says edit more. This will open a totally new section with different categories where the information of the person is saved. We're going to go straight to the bottom of this list where you see the word all facts, and this is actually going to show you all the facts that have been typed for this individual. In this view, you will see a line under each of the facts. In this case, we have two, birth and death, and I'm going to add a note or a source citation for the birth. So you click on add a note and automatically a new area for that fact is going to appear where you can type either your name or any comments that you find in the scroll or that the managers for this project have told you to write over there. The other option, remember, was adding a source citation, which is right here in the middle. Okay, so once you click, you can easily select a source, and if you don't see the source coming up on the drop-down menu, you can always add a new source according to the instruction that you have received, and you can also use the space here below to write any comments or any citations. You can also, depending on the instructions of the administrators of the project, you can use this to date when exactly you did the work of the transcription. Okay, so on the name of the Toronto JGS and MyHeritage, I would like to thank you for volunteering and doing this great job, this great work. I'm confident that we are going to be able to have rebuild the Jewish community of Toronto, and we're going to be able to make available all this precious information for many, many people around the world. I wish you the best of lucks on this project. And of course, if you have further questions, you can always go to helpcenter.myheritage.com. Over there, you will find an FAQ section with a lot of answers to your regular and normal questions. Thank you again very, very much, and good luck in your journey.